searching both this world and its twin, looking for a place that I might belong, more than a shadow to all my sin. Now maybe it's time to step up, like I've never seen a better reason why. Come here, darling, I'm gonna lose me in those flashing hot amber lights. Try to be the word when you can't listen, I try to be the voice when you can't sing, I try to be the eyes that you see through when darkness covers everything. I wanna rescue you from your nightmares and be a part of all your dreams. I wanna be the eyes that you see through when darkness covers everything.
Good morning. Here we are at the camp, way out in the middle of nowhere on Bog Dam Road in Berlin. And we just got up. It looks like a nice day, but I think we better check with the hip bee and see what kind of weather it's going to be.
Hey, all you groovy dudes. It's too early. You guys got up too early and I was sleeping sound. But anyway, the weather is going to be great. Nice and cool, not too hot. No clouds. Groovy, baby. Just groovy. I'm going back to bed. Back to you.
Thank you, hip bee. He went back to bed. We're going out to grab a breakfast and a coffee somewhere and find some gold. Let's go. We stopped to get breakfast at the Road Hog Barbecue. Let's see. Doesn't look too bad.
They do really good there.
We got the hash here last time.
Just don't get the hash.
It was,
Spicy and greasy.
I thought it was good.
But it almost killed me.
All right, we're gonna have breakfast and then we're gonna decide where we're gonna go. There. A shirt. Is that a Bigfoot? It does. It's a Bigfoot. Look at that. Let's take a look at this campsite. Not bad. This is on Jefferson Notch Road. It's not a bad site. You could make it work. What do we see here? This is the south branch of the Israel River. A little bit of water in it. What do you think?
There's a little bit of heavies over here.
Yeah. Now we're going to look around here. See if this is a place we want to stay. I'm taking a look at this groovy far out shirt of Bigfoot.
Yetis.
I didn't know he was a smoker, but he's groovy. And what's down in the corner down here? There's something. What's that? Look at that, huh?
I just got this for my birthday from my mother.
From your mother?
Yeah.
Well, there's a green Sasquatch. And there's one wearing a bandana like the hip bee. That one and a peace sign. And that gesture, I don't know about that gesture, but that's groovy. Here we are out on the river with Bigfoot. This is the south branch of the Israel River. Now, we've gotten gold further downstream. We sluiced part of it, but up here, we're in the White Mountains on the south branch, the first campsite. There's a hummingbird right down there. Well, if he comes back, I'll show him to you. But the river comes by here. There's a lot of water in it because it goes right to bank to bank. And there's not much of exposed materials, but we're going to do a couple of pans here behind these big boulders here in this little depression behind there. I can get some materials, and I'm going to scoop up a pan or two and see if what we can get, and see if that hummingbird comes back. First time in this stretch of the river, we were downstream where another river joins. Well, yeah, the north branch. This is the south branch.
Of the Israel?
Of the Israel River. We've never panned on this.
We did all right downstream when
Downstream.
we got quite a few colors down there.
Look at all that black sand.
Yeah, huh? Not looking too good there.
Not the...
Well, first pan's a skunk. Here we go with another test pan. Hope we'll see some gold in this one. It's a beautiful spot to prospect. Lots of black sand again.
No shortage of black sand.
Collecting that and be doing great.
Nothing.
Oh, that's another skunkaroo. And back to the drawing board for this place. Here we go with another test pan. Hoping to see some gold in this one. You seeing anything? Well,
Three strikes and you're out.
3 skunks and you're out.
Well, 3 pans, 3 nothing. Now, plenty of black sand, so I'm digging where the heavy should be. But from my experience, this river right here is a little bit too steep. The steep sections, the gold is either really deep down, and here in the White Mountains, I'm not digging down deep with that. So, we have to find an area where the river widens and slows, then it drops its gold. Areas like this where it's narrow and it's fairly deep in spots too. The gold gets pushed right through or it's way down deep. So we're gonna take a break here and enjoy this beautiful spot on the river because it is nice. And sip our soda, finish my morning coffee, and then probably go someplace else. Here at what used to be Six Gun City. The sign's still here. I'm going to show you around. When I was a kid, I have distinct memories of this place. I came here with my mother and father and my brothers, and it was an exciting time because they'd stage gunfights and bank robberies, and I remember distinctly being here, and all of a sudden you hear gunfire and someone comes running out of the bank with guns ablazing, carrying a bag of money, and the sheriff would come up and shoot him dead right in the street, and then two guys would come up, pick him up and carry him away. And I was kind of horrified as a kid, so maybe that's why it's not around anymore, but it's just a great looking place and brings back a lot of memories. We've been driving around Jefferson, went past Six Gun City, Santa's Village, went through Lancaster, went through a little village called Lost Nation, into Groveton, checking out all kinds of rivers and streams in that area. And Nash Stream certainly looks nice, but I'm pretty beat up. We've been out here, this is like our 8th day out here prospecting. My legs are all scratched from walking through the woods with shorts on because it was too hot a couple of days ago. And I've got blisters on my feet from wearing my water shoes, and I don't want to put them back on. I've had enough. But we're exploring, and that's what we do, because this spot here looks like a spot that we would come back to. What do you think? Yeah, so this is a good spot. We'll try to come back to this at another time. It's getting past lunchtime. We're going to see if we can find some lunch somewhere and keep on exploring. So let's go.
Why is that hawk sitting right in the road?
It might be changing. He's just looking at So you land right there?
Sitting right there. I'm not sure what kind of a hawk it is.
Looks like a young hawk, maybe a young red tail or something. Not long out of the nest.
We're back here at the camp. On the way back, there was a hawk sitting in the road. I thought he was injured at first. I drove up real slow. And got up, flew away. Not sure what kind of a hawk that was. If you know what kind that was, let us know in the description or in the comments. And we're going to get settled in here. We heard water running, and we had to track it down. It's right here. Little runoff. I suppose you could collect water there. It's running through the moss. Filter it if you don't trust it, but it looks real clear. And it's right across from our camp. So that's convenient if you need water for washing or dishes or... And just up the trail here, up the road, there's a trail on the right called Landing Camp. And Landing Camp Trail, and it goes down this hill to where all the little rivers meet, where the landing area was for the logging, when they used to float logs down the upper Ammonoosuc River. They'd drag them down to one location, and then when the water's high, they'd run them down the river. And there's a trail that goes down to that camp. And we're here at camp number 8. It's way out, furthest one out on this road. Out where the Bigfoots live, see? All right, I'm gonna start a fire. Here we are. Tonight, I went down to the White Mountain Market in Berlin yesterday and got some Cajun-style turkey tips. And we're gonna start with that and kick it up a notch with some honey. So let's dig right in. There's avocado oil in the pan. And we're gonna dump those babies in there like that. Oh, those smell spicy. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get those going and we'll be back. All right, it's time to give them a flip. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're cooking. Oh, look at that. Those smell fantastic. I'll let them go a little while longer, and then we'll come back and we'll add a little honey to that. Woo! Here we are. We're gonna flip this one more time here. Oh, those look good. Those look good. Now these aren't quite done yet. They're about halfway, maybe a little more. we're going to add a little bit of hip bee honey. Let me show you that. Right there. Hip bee honey. This is our light colored honey from the spring. And we're going to put a little bit of honey on there. Add it to that Cajun spice. A couple tablespoons. Now we want to flip them around a couple times and get that all in there. All right, then we're going to cover that up. Let that go a little bit. I'm going to take it off to heat a little. We'll be back. Okay, let's check them. Look at that. Oh, those look good. Those are done. Let's take them off. We're going to bring them over. And we're going to put them over some rice. We have some rice. And now let's look at this deliciousness.
Wow, look at that. That might be a little well done, but
I like them well done.
yeah, I do too.
All right, we're going to put that over some rice. We're going to bring it over to the table and try it out. Here we are. Let's try the rice, make sure it's done.
Bet you it is. Oh, it's really good with the Cajun spices all kind of mixed into it.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Ooh wee!
Wow.
That has a spice to it. And a sweetness. Sweating?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hot one. We're gonna eat this and we'll be back. I'd like to take this time to thank our members, those who hit that join button, and also those who shopped at thehipbee.com. These names you see on the screen are those members, and they are special people. These people help us to continue making these videos. If you'd like to be on this screen, visit thehipbee.com and make a purchase, or hit that join button and become a member. Thank you. There's still some food on Tom's plate.
I love the flavor, but it is way too spicy for me.
I ate mine, but my mouth is burning.
Whoa.
I've drank everything I've got.
It's
Soda,
delicious.
water.
I want to eat it so bad, but it burns.
It's real hot.
Whoa. First time all day I've sweated like this.
It's hot stuff. But that brings up an issue now. Tom doesn't have dinner because he can't eat that, and I can't eat that because that's just, my mouth is burning. So we're going to have to put the fire out and go into town and get something to eat for dinner.
Anything.
Well, I ate. I don't need
Donut.
nothing, but he's going to have to go find a few crumbs from the dumpsters downtown. we went over to McDonald's to get Tom some dinner, and we figured while we're here, we might as well strut our stuff down Main Street. Here we are out on the Berlin Town Common near the gazebo, and it's a beautiful night, and we just wanted to come out here and wrap it up and say thank you for joining us on this adventure. Went to the Israel River. We didn't find any gold there, but we found a lot of future spots. We did a lot of exploring. Yep. From Jefferson to Six Gun City, went by Santa's Village. We went by the Mill Brook, the Nash River, all kinds of great places to go in the future. So thanks for coming. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there. And if you can't get enough of these episodes, hit the join button and become a member, and you'll get exclusive behind the scenes and exclusive episodes. Anything else? Yes. thehipbee.com. Don't forget to go there, get some honey and some other beehive products and prospecting stuff. And this is the end of our trip. We're packing up in the morning, heading home to rest up before we go off on another adventure. So we'll see you next Wednesday, 7:30.
Peace.
Peace.